is at a bit of a disadvantage to the odd-numbered side of the grid because that's where the racing line is. Las Vegas, home to more than 10 of the largest hotels in the world, which is good news for Karun Chandler, who's on race control for us today because he's been wandering around the hotels due to a lack of sleep since he got here on Tuesday. Karun.
Yes, good evening, Coffee, and everyone listening at home. This is going to be an interesting race. When they go past all of those hotels, Crofty, the Bellagio, the Caesars Palace, all of those iconic buildings, that is Max Verstappen's opportunity. Yesterday, before qualifying, they took downforce off the rear wing of the car. They now have the same top speed as Charles Leclerc. But of course, Max Verstappen will have the benefit of DRS if he can stay within a second. So watch out for that. This part of the track they're going down, this is the best overtaking opportunity for them.
One thing Ferrari was saying today is that they were aware of that. They think Max Verstappen might have a couple of tenths in hand. But if they can keep him out of that DRS threat, they believe they've got a chance of winning this race.
Yeah, Ferrari have genuine pace, both in qualifying and in the race. So that's why we're expecting Sainz to come through as well. But the DRS drag reduction system, rear wing open zone at the end of the Las Vegas Strip there is actually relatively short. So overtaking, I don't think, will be a complete breeze. And then they're going to stop when they get there because the track is very slick indeed. It's highly unusual in Formula One to be the first car out on the track that day. There's almost always support races out there to help clean the track up. And we just had thousands of road cars out there instead. So the drivers, it will be really a bit of an ongoing experiment the first few laps.
Kylie Minogue watching on from one of the garages, hoping that one of these drivers won't be spinning around on what will be a very slippy surface. You can see just how slick it is just by looking at it, but you can also see the dust everywhere. Is there only one line? And do you have to be very brave when you're trying to overtake? 315,000 fans in attendance this weekend at Vegas has been a buzz. With Formula One chatter, it's been great to see so many fans here.
And depending where the cars have an incident, but I think it'll be very difficult to clear them away if we have a breakdown or we have a shunt. And just look how dirty that track is in front of Max Verstappen.
Verstappen can't really point too far towards Charles Leclerc. He's got the left-hander coming up, and then he'll need to navigate. We are on board now with the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. If you want to ride on board with any of the 20 drivers, you can do so. You need your Sky Sports app, your Sky Sports login to access all 20 onboards and the team radio too. Sky Q, Sky Glass, Sky Stream customers, use the red button on your remote controllers. It's a little bit like Monaco, isn't it, where you've got a curve and a bend on the main straights, and some of the drivers won't be able to see the lights right ahead, so there are some repeater lights a little further down. There's our commentary boxes, and right on the final corner, we've been watching cars blast by at 200 miles an hour all weekend, and it looks absolutely epic. But we're back in Vegas, 15,029 days since we last raced here. And it's lights out and away we go. Charles Leclerc gets away well with the step. It's coming at him, everybody, and it's going to be a big time coming into the first corner. Leclerc is on white, and also Verstappen on white, and there's a spin around. It's Fernando Alonso, and I think that's Lewis Hamilton there that made contact with the Aston Martin, but Verstappen leads from Charles Leclerc. Then comes the Mercedes of George Russell. Down we go towards the next heavy braking zone. Pierre Gasly's trying to hold off Alex Albon. Kevin Magnussen's made up places. Through turn 5 they go. And they're all finding it difficult to stop Martin.
And Sainz had a spin as well in the Ferrari just to add to his woes. Leclerc will be on the radio saying he pushed me off the road. He should keep that position back. I fully expect that call, but so slippery down into the first corner. And I'm starting to say, should a car break down? Should it crash? Recovering it and getting it off the racetrack will take a good while tonight.
Right, here we go then, getting close to the wall, but staying away from the back markers, trying to take some of those wide lines, race control and notice the incident down in turn 1 to see Fernando Alonso right in the back, Valtteri Bottas right in the back, Lewis Hamilton down to 14th already in this race, but it's Verstappen that leads, and Alonso saying that he's got damage. We're heading down towards turn 14. There's William Sargent going wheel to wheel with Kevin Magnussen down the Las Vegas Strip. Sparks absolutely flying. Logan Sargent ahead of Magnussen and getting that place. He's in 6th. His teammate Albon 5th, Magnussen 7th.
It was such a short run down to the first corner. so dirty on Verstappen's side of the racetrack. How on earth did they let him? We've got a virtual safety car. Presumably there's debris down in turn one. We think Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz got together, and immediately Perez is pitting.
That's not surprising because you save yourself about 9 seconds pitting under a virtual safety car than you would pitting under normal conditions. The virtual safety car, everybody decreases their speed.
I think we're happy you were ahead when you were top track. Happy to stay there.
That's why Perez is pitting, changing the front wing. Virtual safety car, everyone decreases their speed and the risk of being neutralised while the debris is cleared and also coming into the pit. Not surprisingly, Fernando Alonso.
He might have been an innocent victim of Carlos Sainz getting too deep into the corner, understeering and running into the rear wheel of Lewis Hamilton, and that's what caused the turnaround.
David Beckham watching on in the Aston Martin garage while the marshals do a fine job of collecting a few pieces of carbon fibre as a souvenir down at turn one. Ted, down to you. So here's how much we're going to see a replay of the race start. Verstappen got a better start than Charles Leclerc. Was he far enough alongside to warrant the space on the track?
His front axle was ahead of Leclerc's front axle. There's the chaos behind.
Yeah, Fernando Alonso got tapped twice, once from the rear, and then once, I think it was Valtteri Bottas, not Lewis Hamilton down there in the Alfa Romeo. This is Charles Leclerc going wide, because Verstappen's on the inside.
This needs to be addressed now. It is a trophy to give the position. He wasn't in front of the apex, and he pushed me wide, so he needs to keep that position back.
But he's right, he wasn't sort of in front.
He was. It depends what you call the apex on a very long corner. There's actually got two. It's called turns 1 and 2. Depends where you want to define the apex, and that is what the stewards will be looking at.
Virtual safety car will be ending soon. That's Alonso. Did he get tangled? Was there just no grip?
I don't know. Did he just spin by himself?
He might have done, to be fair. Verstappen hasn't given the place back. Hasn't been asked to give the place back. He leads from Charles Leclerc. We're going racing again. Then comes George Russell. Here comes Alex Albon, Logan Sargent, Magnussen, Ocon, then comes Stroll, has made his way up to 9th from 19th. Well, one Aston Martin had an awful start, the other has made up 10 places.
I tell you what, though, McLaren will be pleased with that. Up to 12th and 13th already from an awful qualifying.
Verstappen's lead, 0.8 seconds already from Charles Leclerc. As down the straight towards the turn 5 we go. We're racing again.
Yeah, I know you guys may be shocked that I'm actually on here. But I'm pretty much the only one that's going to be watching. So, yeah, I know you can't talk still, so I'm pretty much going to be the only one that's talking here.
Especially in a long corner, and also this slightly easier view they take on the first lap of the Grand Prix. That's a tough one for the stewards, and they are looking at it.
Someone has come off. Joy there. Down at turn 12, yeah, no one has. That was under the McLaren of Lando Norris. It is the McLaren of Lando Norris. We saw the car and the force, the accident, pulled the camera to stay, and Lando Norris has gone off there in the safety car. Not just the virtual safety car, we now have Lando in the safety car. Now really heard Lando.
Oh, whoa. Someone gone off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a big crash. Who is that? Lando Norris, dang it. Oh. That's a safety car. Oh, boy.
Lando has knocked the rear axle under braking and then had a big swap at trying to correct the car. But he couldn't collect it up in time, and the barriers will be back at the impact was something of it. But that incident started.
Lando Norris is
very early in the braking zone.
Goodness me.
Almost like putting the handbrake on.
Oh, my God. It looks like the wheel is out of that thing. Left rear.
Being a full safety car means they catch the pack up. So this brings Perez
He really
and along
saw. And Norris is already done for the day.
Because now the pack will be closer under the coaching safety car. That didn't happen first time around. My goodness, lap 4.
What's good? What's good?
Oh, you are here.
I do still watch F1, so.
Yeah.
Oh my! Why am I seeing a bunch of sparks over there? Holy shit!
There was a bit accident and turned.
Oh my god! Holy shit! He's just slide. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Slid all the way to the wall there. Good lord.
I have yet to see it.
Yeah, well, I just saw it right here. He's just, oh my god, a hard crash on the tire and then slid all the way down and into the barrier. You know,
Yikes!
these impacts look more severe than actual Cup Series racing because not because of the speed, but because of how much more intense it is.
Oh god!
These crashes look way more severe than Cup Series. Basically,
Yeah,
all
actually.
three combined: Truck,
Got on board.
Xfinity, and Cup Series.
Oh man!
We're under. This is 50 laps, and we're on lap 4.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cautions for this one is safety cars. So.
Max Verstappen is still at the top of the board.
Yes, sir.
How is Max Verstappen this damn good though? It's almost like he's a legend at this.
Yeah,
He's the one winning the most F1 races throughout. He's been the one winning the most F1 races throughout the season.
That's how they get his name.
Yeah, we got one car in show now, so we're just going to be working on the company points. It's unfortunate. Very rarely.
Well, Elias, we didn't plan for this. They decided to change it. They decided to put it at 1 a.m. I don't know why. Apparently because Union was saying that it's for other countries. So that's probably why.
Brazil 2022. Only Max Verstappen currently got a longer finishing streak than Lando Norris. Now, there was debris restored coming off in McLaren. Lewis Hamilton was running right behind Lando Norris. Let's have a listen to his team radio now. All right, so let's do the race start first. Another replay of the race starts. And once again, we can have a look at what we think of Verstappen against Leclerc.
Martin, sorry, I was busy watching Fernando Alonso there, spinning by himself. We're going to see it now. So he found a lovely little gap down the inside, Fernando, and then when he got there, nil grip, and around he goes, and that is where
That's the contact with Bottas.
Bottas is double contact there. They're signed from his spin with Hamilton as well. And that's why we had so many cars. And we're going to now with this car a couple of times. And then we'll go back and we're going to calm and sensible way at boom around Fernando out of control. So that's another little double contact for that.
Pops up the oil with the deposit on the track and the car aside. Like Fernando Alonso, finally got it.
So Carlos there was actually being super cautious. Turned the steering wheel.
That's a big yellow ball I'm seeing, along with a Ferris wheel in the background, because of course they're at LV Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Pops up the oil with the deposit on the track.
Actually being super cautious. The steering wheel.
Jeez, yeah, that is lap 5 now.
Lap 5, and we're under green. Actually, no, we're not yet. I thought it looked like it because the speed was fast. I could tell this is probably much faster than the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup Series, considering they get probably a much faster start than them, and they get up to top speed a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Than the other seasons, considering Xfinity, Truck, and Cup Series are in off season. F1 still a little bit more to go. But F1 is going to go into off season shortly. They don't last throughout the entire year like the other three. Timothy, you're done?
Catch me if you can, because my favorite's Max Verstappen and Molly's is Charles Leclerc, who's in second.
Yeah, Charles Leclerc, the 16.
Yeah, who's in second right now.
Yeah, so Max Verstappen is currently the leader. We're still under the yellow flag for at least another lap, because I did not see the yellow flag wrapped around to where that's the signal one to go. There's actually more than one yellow flag. They're scattered all across the base here.
Yeah, that's also just to remind everybody on the track. Like, safety car. That's for.
I was just about to ask if there were any lights around the track, any yellow lights, and I can see a few of them.
Yeah, but see, but also, it's kind of different compared to NASCAR. Like, see, safety car, it's like a full course caution. But here's the thing: if there's like something going on, like in a certain like in a certain turn, like turns number 1 or 2, and they will have a yellow flag for sector 1 and 2, and those last pretty quick. Last like a couple of seconds before they actually go back to green. So if the safety car is out, then it's a full course caution.
Watch out for Yuki Tsunoda at the restart. He's made his way up from last on the grid to still running the soft compound tyres.
Just in front of the situation.
So the safety car is ending, so I hope we're going to get back underway in a second. You got to catch me first.
Even flat out to try to regain some temperature and therefore pressure.
We're back under green. All right, Max Verstappen still leading this field. Charles right behind him. I hardly know any of these names since I really haven't watched a lot of F1.
I don't either. There's still a lot of drivers.
I mainly know the front two, Max Verstappen and Charles, whatever that other word was.
Charles Leclerc.
That's
George Russell's right there, and Pierre Gasly.
That's kind of hard to pronounce, but then these other names I can't even see their full names. I can see the running order though. The running order is the exact same as it has been. Max Verstappen has a 1.5 second lead, it's saying. He's got some pretty good restart.
I believe so.
They're still trying to regain position every time. It's just a matter of who's going to get there. We're on lap 7 out of 50 right now. This schedule, man.
A ways to go.
People who are possibly in hotels because there's a lot of hotels in Las Vegas, considering every single one has a casino, since Las Vegas is very familiar, very popular for casinos. So either they're watching the race from casino TVs or in the hotel room. If any of them have F1 fans. I'm pretty sure they have this race playing on at least one of the TVs in the casino.
Maybe I bet it's playing everywhere in the hotels.
I've seen a couple casinos where they actually have a bar inside of it. It's not really occasional. It's not really occasional for casinos to have bars in them, but a few of them do. For example, there's at Dover International Speedway, the Monster Mile. There's a casino underneath that track, and there's a bar inside that casino.
Yeah,
I've been in there quite a few times. I do remember entering that casino when I was below 21, but the only reason why is because there's a restaurant at the other end of the casino, which as long as long as the staff knows you're heading to the restaurant and not playing any of the casino machines, if you're under 21, then you're okay to proceed. And we told the security that they allowed us to go to the restaurant while walking through the casino, even though I was still underage at the time. But now that I'm 21, I can enter casinos. I can enter casinos now, and I won't get penalized for it. I won't get in trouble with the law, because entering a casino and gambling under 21 can get you in serious trouble with the law.
Yeah, absolutely.
It results in either a serious fine or a jail sentence. I don't know the max amount of days, but maybe it's like 40 or 50 days in jail at least for gambling or entering a casino and playing in it while under the age of 21. A bar has the same rules. Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen looks to be a literal legend. He's got 2 seconds over Charles right now.
Got a penalty
Max Verstappen got a penalty
for an incident in turn 1.
How is that? What was the incident in turn 1?
He forced another car. He forced the driver off the track on the start.
The problem is, it's quite dirty and slippery on the inside, so you've got to get ahead really.
Jeez, jerk. Well, don't be surprised if I get back up in front of the field and come back in front, so I can get my 18th win of the season.
So slow the car down to be right on board. He was really struggling there, Kevin Magnussen, into Q3 for the fourth time this season. They all come on street tracks, and there's DRS for Oscar Piastri behind us.
Dang, we just pulled the fastest lap too.
Able 2 laps after the safety car has come in, of course. So now we'll see who's got the almost all the field are within DRS.
I can hear you trying to snicker. You're trying to laugh.
Mr. Malcolm was pushing that hat through the slower corners. Alex Albon out of
DRS is in the board.
Out of DRS range behind.
Lap 9. One more lap, and we're 1/5 of the way through this race at lap 10.
So far,
so we're actually making pretty quick progress with this in particular.
I was expecting this to be a crapshoot, but somehow right now we're doing pretty okay.
It's not really considered that, to be honest. I know this is NASCAR off season, but I don't have an F1 picture, so what else can I use? I'll just use this. The one I created on my main computer, even though the data was erased off of it, I need to re-download everything on there using the USB. Must be lucky I even got that drive. I got a multi-pack one for just $20. Many of them were just single packs, so you'd have to get like 3 of them. It'd be like 3 times the price. Who's that? What's that battle for? Is that for like 7th? Oh, that's back in 8th place. Someone named Mag got ahead of, what is that, Kia?
Magnussen and Ocon or something, I don't know.
Magnussen got past him. He's in 8th place now, but he's another 11.2, I think, back at the leader. Max Verstappen, I don't know. I can't really tell. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, the leaderboard's kind of mixed up.
It's hard to tell.
Leaderboard's messed up a little bit. Of course, the only driver out is Lando Norris with that huge crash.
Since Max Verstappen got that penalty, if he stays out much longer, the penalty could get worse for him. He's going to have to suffer it at some point.
Well, it's only 5 seconds, so like, it's 2 seconds, so I'm not sure what. They discussed it on the radio, but I forgot exactly what they're going to do. I didn't know it was only a 5-second penalty. I would have thought it's the same as the Cup Series, where they hold you for 15 seconds, just like how they do in pit road normally, or unless if it was a speeding penalty. Well, a bunch of motorsports does it differently.
I mean, I know for a fact that depending on what rule you violated in the pits, either they hold you in the pit stop for 15 seconds or you just have to do a pass through. Basically, that's what they called stop and go penalties before.
I think for this particular track, they just have to stop and
Just looking
stop
at the
for 5
running order,
seconds and then go.
we're on the
track.
11th lap. Oh, here comes another 2-wide battle, and he gets right around him with ease.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to pass here.
Yeah, it's not really that hard. I noticed there are only 20 cars, and I can see the one at the bottom who's out. There's still 19 cars left in this.
Absolutely, cheap pit stop and safety car bringing it back into play. There we go.
Oscar Piastri on Kevin Magnussen.
Oh, man.
Super move there. Down the straight, he is now off its way, but the next of the Lewis Hamilton deflects the other half of Nico Hulkenberg along that straight strip, but right back down, Eiffel Tower, that's where he made his move.
And not for the first time. It's a long time ago. Yeah, on the safety car restart when Verstappen pulled back down into 14 and then into.
We're on that top of 50. Down on the team radio saying his reels. Or something over he said earlier. Talking about Greg it's starting to struggle a little bit. George Russell for Greg, but not he's looking at hold on here down, but he is holding up.
Yeah, on the safety car restart. Went right down into 14. Especially when it matters when the pit stop playing and position. But they can go through the plan now, isn't it? So you've got difference, you've got group, you've got confidence, and yes, speed, right? Speed on the
You're watching in Sunday evening, is it? Happy Saturday night here in the States at Blues Hamilton.
That was a big overtake there.
Sergio Perez is the next to bypass
Otherwise, they say we have to put that in race. Well, that'll certainly help us if he's up for
Now we saw Carlos Sainz, Ricardo, the Ferrari's got quite a decent top speed. The Aston Martin's got to be lacking a little bit in top speed. So let's see what that all of them to do now. With DRS, pulls out.
Yeah, sorry, you're not close enough.
Still not gaining any ground.
It's kind of hard to get draft momentum here.
Since it's not the same, it's kind of, yeah, it's much more difficult.
Actually, it looks like it's kind of. Oh, never mind. It was the gap was decreasing a little bit, but now it seems like. Oh wait, actually, maybe it looks like it. Oh, Charles Leclerc pulled the fastest lap.
Don't get up too much of an issue. All the Williams has gone wide there. And Logan South gives that an opportunity for them to back up. Not so standing very much for. And Opcom loses himself on the sixth.
Holy crap! Ashley
Go
Molly.
green. We're on lap 14 right now. Jeez, this is intense speed. This looks longer. This looks faster than 200 miles per hour.
I think the fastest that it can go is around like 230.
It goes much faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, but I don't think they're actually going that fast because they're actually. Okay. There was a yellow flag for a second, but the track's clear.
I don't see a yellow flag yet.
Well, there was, but you see,
Was it lifted or something?
Yeah, like how it basically works in Formula One. I basically just showed you this. Like if it's like yellow flag and like one and like a sector, like sector 1, sector 2, that means in that area, drivers need to be careful. That's not like every driver needs to stop. It's just to warn a driver. Those come and go, and like it's very quick. But if it's a safety car, then everybody has to stop. Ooh, there's a little bit of action going on right here. That helmet cam was intense.
What does Ferrari do now, though, properly? Leclerc hasn't done that short. He needs to look after his tyres, but he needs to stay in that 2-3 seconds behind Verstappen's
Max Verstappen is losing ground here. Charles is catching up to him.
The last time I checked was like 1.7. They were almost 3 wide on the replay.
Well, he's actually catching up to Max Verstappen. He may lose the lead here. This is going to be a close.
Trust me, he is catching up.
This is going to be a pretty close call.
Oh no, Molly!
Really caught up to it. It's only about 0.2 seconds now.
0.9, yeah. Leclerc did win the pole.
Over Charles Leclerc. And we were told this morning, Martin, you've got to nurse these tyres right from the outset, otherwise you're going to have problems.
Oh God, dude, he is right there.
Really caught up. I'm telling you, he won't go down without a fight.
Yeah, usually these drivers can't really catch up to Max Verstappen, but Charles is actually trying to do that.
It's been very hard to catch him recently.
Yeah, especially with him winning 17 times this season.
And imagine if he makes it 18 tonight.
I mean, it's likely, but Charles is giving him a run for his money here. Oh, overtake. Almost did it there.
Definitely not making it easy.
He was close. He was trying to take that lead away, but dude, it's 0.3 now.
He's in this lap. Wouldn't be at all surprised. Here's a grand overtake that Charles Leclerc is trying to plan down the strip. He might keep his word. He invited his time a little bit. All his team are telling him that the Verstappen's coming in. It's a kid that we think that he is going to be coming in.
Charles takes the lead now. Charles has retook the lead now.
Oh, because Max has complained about his tires. That's why.
This is going to hurt Max Verstappen.
Oh, because we're coming in now. We're coming in.
He came in. This is not good for him. Now he's gonna fall way down.
But he'll catch up anyway, so it's not gonna matter.
Now he's got some catching up to do. Otherwise, he's gonna lose his. Otherwise, he's gonna probably end off the season with 17. Isn't this the last race of the season?
Did I just see the crowd cheer because Leclerc took the lead?
I think you might have. I wasn't really paying attention to the crowd, so I'm not entirely sure if they did.
I've heard something.
Let's have a look here. You can see how it's on the inside.
Oh my god, I'm seeing a lot of sparks from someone. Holy shit.
We've seen that often.
That was on a replay.
That happens often.
I was never aware of it.
Then it fell all the way back. We just fell all the way to 11th. Yeah, these sports happen often. Oh wow, there was contact between Oscar and Lewis Hamilton. Oh man. Oof. He definitely had an issue there.
Yes, we came into the pits.
Lewis Hamilton might have a puncher. Oh yeah, he's very slow. He's very slow.
Even slower than I would imagine here.
He's usually you don't usually see this type of performance from Lewis. He's usually better than this. He almost has the same amount of champions like Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson is a 7-time champ.
And I think Lewis has 6.
And how many champions does Max Verstappen have?
If he keeps this up, it's gonna be 3 this year.
So he's way below.
Actually, see, here's the thing: he's won back-to-back championships, like
I know
3 years in a row.
episode ends after Thanksgiving. This is not the last race.
She's probably meaning with her final Formula One stream. Yeah, the season doesn't end until December 8th. We got a long way to go.
Pit stops here that have taken place. One of which involving Max Verstappen, he is now down in the 9th place.
Oh, actually, Max Verstappen is this year's championship. He clinched it. Max is a 3-time champion. Oh, big run by Sergio Perez, and that was for second. Wow.
There's a long way to go in this race. We're not even at halfway through yet. While Perez an opportunity through, isn't it? Then he can go to the end of the race. So he does it. Will certainly help him.
Made it up to 9th.
And that's exactly what the stewards have said. And yes, they have just confirmed that. So, in that personal best lap time now of the 5.25, the punches that one so is he going
We're coming in on lap 20.
These two I'm sure that has got the bits between us.
So when they clear pits, Perez will lead.
Lap 20 now. We're 2/5 of the way through.
40 to go, yeah.
30 laps
But
left.
these laps are winding down pretty quick.
Yeah, no shit.
Pirouette in the first corner. A really fantastic player.
At this stage of the race, very much so. But on the last stage of the race, who knows? Who knows? But if ever there's a stick to get
Verstappen actually can't see the catch up. He can't. Usually, if he's this far back, he would usually pass everybody else, and then eventually he would.
Does Charles have a chance of winning this race potentially?
Well, if the safety car doesn't come out, there's no stages here. Oh, yellow flag sector 2, but that's cleared off.
I don't see any yellow.
Yeah, because it only showed up for just like 2 seconds, and then back green. Again, safety car is when everybody stops. Yellow flash is a warning to make that turn. Verstappen just passed George. Who was that?
The fans are happy about Charles leading the race right now. Oh, someone's slow. Could be coming in.
Oh, that was his crew that was celebrating.
Oh,
yeah. But there were a couple of people that was cheering.
Quite a bit.
What?
I was just saying about the cheering you were talking about.
There was a couple of fans that was cheering. Especially,
I heard them doing that.
Yeah, Ferrari fans actually. Because that's the team that they race for. Now we're up to 7th. How far is Leclerc?
He's been the main one, just dominating.
Right now, yeah, it was Max, but now Leclerc.
Yeah, until Max Verstappen was going on about the tire thing having problems, so he came in to get that checked out. And now Charles is just dominating it here. He's just taking advantage.
I can't even see second place. Dude, because freaking Sergio Perez in second is 12 seconds back.
Well, that explains it.
Oh wait, never mind. Now Leclerc just went to the pits now. So now Sergio Perez is now leading. Verstappen again with the fast lap.
Damn.
Now Leclerc is at 3rd now. Sergio Perez is now leading. Lance Stroll is right behind him, only 7 seconds back.
You have your teammate next to you?
Because he's talking about what behind her. Like,
Oh, I see.
I think it's Carlos Sainz. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Carlos Sainz.
Looks like Charles. Oh wait, Charles fell to third.
Yeah. Oh look! Oh wow!
Damn, this is getting intense.
George Russell just passed Fernando Alonso. Verstappen's right there too. Oh wait, no. No, Lewis Hamilton does have the same amount of championships as Jimmy Johnson. They just mentioned it. 7. And Verstappen just passed.
Verstappen lost out to
Well, Mom, I wouldn't say that for sure. We still got a long way to go. Like 37 something laps. George Russell passed its Sainz. And slingshot engaged.
Slingshot?
Bye-bye once again, Molly. Yeah, because it'll pass Molly. Yeah, she's triggered. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was your teammate I passed. Never mind. Never mind, Molly. You're good. You're good. I just passed your teammate. I was misunderstanding because his car looked exactly like Charles's.
Oh my God! Contact. Someone made contact with George Russell. I think Max Verstappen made contact with George Russell. Damn, Max Verstappen made contact with George Russell there. That got a little bit dicey.
Oh
Trust me, that got dicey right there.
It's not a question of a black and orange flag for Verstappen. It doesn't look like there's anything flailing, but how much performance would he lose from the
no! Oh no! I think we got damage from that.
It looks like Max Verstappen did get damage.
Oh,
because that was a tight
Wait.
thing. I think I saw something flapping around the car. It looks like Max
that could have
Verstappen
came from
got some
Russell.
sort of
Honestly.
damage.
That actually could have came from Russell. Honestly. But who knows?
But still, that's not good for Max
Came from
Verstappen.
We need to see that. Nowhere really, didn't it? But the covering is damaged, but structurally sound enough to carry on. And of course, the team's there exactly what charge tracks are. And whether he's got a point or not. So let's have a look.
Saying that the tires are fine.
The tires are fine.
The
Okay.
tires are fine right now.
Well, at least that's something. But they will not last for very long, though.
Yeah, however, the front wing could be a bit concerned.
I would be concerned also, and I would not blame you for that.
All right, let's try the replay.
Because I'm concerned too about this.
Yeah. Looks like the damage came from. I can't really tell there.
I can't really tell either what damage that came from because it's very hard to tell.
Yeah, I need to see that. Oh, that came from. That looks like that came from. Oh, here we go. Oh, looks like that came from George Russell.
George Russell?
Yeah, George Russell. Who knows? It may have came from both cars. Safety car now. We got safety car. This is a full course.
I see another one coming into the pits here.
Okay, safety car. This is a full course caution. That means everybody's stopping.
All right.
Yeah, so this is pretty much the caution, like, for Formula One.
George Russell's coming in, which he believes was got damaged from when Max Verstappen and him made some contact.
Oh, I bet they both got damage.
It's very likely that both of them do have damage.
We ought to clinch the championship.
It's a very likely chance. Trust me.
Lost the lead, sending Charles Leclerc, but now completely put Charles Leclerc under pressure. And the closing stages a big pressure. And he is under pressure time. And he is now. Ferrari can't react. And hit Charles Leclerc, who wants to come out. Somewhere around just to get we knew very little. He was at the fast lane, and that's how they hit. He was in the fast lane, not by 2 months. Staff was already ahead. Reach out to you. I
think it's just the light contact between Lewis and Peter's and it checks different They were not going to change it, but they took it following.
I'm seeing yellow flags, but they're still going green here. I have no idea what this is about. Yellow flag is out. What is the yellow flag for?
And spent 12, 14 seconds changing it and losing so much track position.
They might spend a few more seconds in the steward's room investigating that contact between Russell and Verstappen. It is under investigation. George Russell being told that he's not got twin damage. He over where that ball Lewis Hamilton knocked over a while back. But he has lost a wheel cover. George Russell.
And this is where he needs to be a little bit when we get the race.
Safety car is about to end.
George Russell's got 5-second penalty. He's going to have to pit again. He's going to use the hard compound time.
Green flag now. Looks like Charles is back out in front.
All right, we're about to go back green.
We're already on green, and it looks like Charles is out front. Max Verstappen is up to 6th place here.
George Russell got a penalty. I don't know what's for. Probably
His penalty was
causing a collision. They're very strict about these penalties here. What the heck's going on? Oh man. How close were contact between Alonso and Sargent? Whoa, Peter Gasly almost made contact.
This is turning into a very long night for Sergio Perez, and a night where he could seal and the team was going to seal. The championship for transport. It's Lewis Hamilton.
It was a bit breezy now. Oh, hey, Steffi's in the live chat.
Hey, Steffi.
Yeah. Lap 30. 20 to go.
3/5 of the way through.
Already halfway.
Over halfway. Halfway was the 25th lap.
Yeah.
Charles is still leading.
Sergio Perez is right behind him, though.
Those top two are still battling. It's literally half a second. It's half a second. Now it's a bit below. It's showing 0.471.
Yeah, and Charles is looking for his first win of the season.
After Max Verstappen won so many other times.
Yeah, but
Which
also
Max Verstappen is stuck in 6th at the moment.
But right behind him, actually, Sergio Perez has won 2. He's won 2, so Verstappen hasn't won them all.
To try and keep Sergio Perez unless this is a necessary couple of laps to pay for him while he brings the tyres.
Honest corners there. Gasly, who was right in front of Verstappen.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Kelly.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, Kelly, good to see you coming on in.
Hey.
Bit late.
Yeah, good to see you too.
We're 31 laps in, Kelly. We only have 19 more to go.
Oh, okay.
Currently, Charles, which is Molly's driver, is out front right now, and Max Verstappen, who's won 17 times this season, is running in the sixth spot.
Yeah, and Max is my driver.
Yeah, I don't know who my F1 driver is yet, but I may consider choosing one when I actually feel suitable with one I actually want to use. But for now, I don't have one to choose yet.
Yeah.
Like Lewis Hamilton.
Verstappen's up to 4th now. Battle for the lead is really heating up here.
I'm seeing sparks.
That happens.
There's going to go to the inside here.
Sergio
Charles
Perez
loses the lead to her. I don't know who that is. And Max Verstappen is up to 4th place now. Is Max Verstappen going to get back out here?
I don't know, with the damage, I'm not sure how it's going to affect him.
Well, remember that, Tim, you're going to hate this, but they just said Max Verstappen running the fastest laps right now.
Oh, there goes Perez.
So even with that damage on Max Verstappen, he still is running the fastest lap with 17 more to go in the race.
Well, Sergio Perez is now up front now.
know where to brake there, on in the middle and inside of the track. We got it spot on.
So Charles Leclerc, who's this continues his slightly worse luck than average, might have the corner again tonight. Safety car, second safety car, coming out at the wrong time there. Currently in second place. Verstappen will get past Oscar Piastri when Piastri has to pit again, and he has already gone fresh for tyres. Perez has pitted for a second. Try and find his teammate on fresh tyres. This will not be a record box 2 at the end of the race after a good run.
Oh, overtake.
Oh boy.
Now Verstappen's now up to third.
See, he's running the fastest laps. Even with that damage, he's still catching the lead pack.
Yeah, but he's a second behind Leclerc.
Someone named Purr is ahead of Charles right now. I don't know who that's called.
It's Sergio Perez. Tom Perez.
Sergio Perez is currently the leader ahead of Charles Lelag right now. And then Max Verstappen behind, which is catching up, though. He's literally catching the lead pack very quickly. He's closing in on second place Charles right now.
Stefan Ocon just passes his teammate Pierre Gasly.
And Molly, I've known about Max Verstappen's nickname, basically Super Max, trying to get up to the front, and he's catching them fairly quick.
Looking forward to the rear of Sergio Perez and looking very much at his fingers. I just wonder if Perez is thinking that Ferrari
Hey, Molly. Molly.
What the heck is that, Molly?
What was that for?
What?
I still hear that music. I feel like I've heard that music before. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that song before. I don't know exactly where. Oh, we got 15 left of this. This is actually pretty intense. Oh. And looks like Charles Leclerc took the lead again.
Max Verstappen still third.
Yeah, he's right behind his teammate. 15 to go. We're almost done. Molly!
Holy fucking shit!
What the frick, Molly?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was insane.
Dude, you're lucky my volume is down because if my volume you're lucky my volume's all the way. You're lucky my
Oh
volume.
my god!
Because if my volume was all the way up and you played that, my whole family would have woken up and I would have been mad. Right there with George exploding. God, he pulled away. And Verstappen.
He's up to second.
Yeah, I passed him. Hey, Molly. I want to look at your rearview mirror. I'm back, baby. Oh boy. I'm coming in, baby. I'm coming. And see you later. Oh, never mind. And bye.
Max Verstappen back out front.
Yes, sir.
Lap 38. 12 more.
Molly.
What?
I saw a clip.
I didn't see any. Oh, that.
Yeah.
She also sent that in Joseph's GC just because Max Verstappen retook the lead from Charles after complaining about that tire thing, but still running the fastest laps on the track. And now watch, Max Verstappen is going to extend his lead dramatically and probably end off the season with freaking 18 wins at Max.
The season is not over yet. It's not the end of the season.
But still, do you think this could be the final? Do you think this could be the final race he potentially wins and end off the season with 18, or do you think he's got more up his
He's
sleeve?
gonna get more. I'm pretty sure.
If he manages to get his 18th win, he's going to tie Kyle Busch's older number, which used to be the 18.
But
if he gets 19 at any time during the season, then he's going to match Truex's current number. It's almost like I'm just trying to match. For example, he has 17 currently right now. That's currently tied with Chris Buescher's number, formerly Stenhouse's number.
Alexander was positioning that Williams very nicely. And we have seen said on many occasions how good Alexander is at the when his tires are
Leclerc really hasn't pulled back. He's actually catching up a little bit. It was a second, now it's 1.8. 0.8, never mind, excuse me. Now it's back to up to a second. 1.1 now. Oh yeah, he's increasing it.
He was trying to, and I think now he's looking to do it. Yes, he has. By the time he got to say 42 adjustments, he's up against it. Place like that, what now have to grasp our car sights right behind him. He's looking at that possible down there.
I don't know what you're gonna do. What was the thing? What is it trying to say? This ship is getting ready for takeoff.
Really, Tim? Really, Tim? Was that necessary?
10 to go. Almost over.
Max Verstappen still the fastest car.
But Leclerc, oh, not really though.
No, nothing.
On the stick. He does not use socks on the practical ground. He was way down when he hit.
I'm also told that he's got a few issues. We can watch the once again. The reason this work last year, Gaff moved up in the sixth. Right, we've got 17 corners in 11 left.
The team is telling Match to protect the front tire.
His teammates gone out in front, so this is how Rob Stroll managed to get past Pierre Gasly. You can see harvesting flashing down the straights.
recover energy.
Yes, you've got a lot of deployment opportunity here and not a lot for harvesting.
You want to get the harvesting happen straight at the end of the point. Let's take up to you.
Couple of things to do here. First of all, to get a good piece of race. He's been on radio probably saying, "Come on, George." He probably is having a few problems.
8 laps to go. We're on lap 42 right now.
Almost over. Guys, what's with the space typing?
I mean, how would I know? I'm not the expert, so I'm not the one to tell you that.
Yeah, but I would like to know why they think it's necessary to do that.
I don't know.
Big racetrack speed, Silverstone style racetrack speed, but very, very close to the walls. So Perez then getting ever closer to the back of that Ferrari that he once overtook. Who else is racing down the field? Right now, a 5-second penalty applied to George Russell for taking out of the World Championship point.
Different overtakes for the lead of this race.
Jeez, Matt's pulled away. He got this, baby.
Max Verstappen is going to win again.
Heck
He's
yeah.
gonna seriously make it 18 wins. I'm telling you, he's just that good.
And you want to know how good he actually is? This is the 3rd year in a row that he's won the championship. He's a 3-time champion, and all in 3 consecutive years.
Champion after champion.
Yeah. Oh man! Leclerc choked up. He fell to 3rd. He did not have a good turn.
Unload the inside left tyre and you're in trouble. That's where you lock it up. You're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. As Piastri makes that necessary pit stop. If you've got it too deep, it's so frustrating. You've got to keep making. You really get off the grip pedal.
Off the Piastri pits, it is going to the point. Just from here, the Williams race is quite hard with their tyres ahead. In 16, that's like 1.9 seconds.
So he is in ninth and a couple of world championship points there for Ferrari. But of course, he'll be more than that. He's ahead of Piastri now, isn't he?
Don't forget George Russell with a 5-second penalty, which would take him out of the points if the race ended now. Really? The 5-second penalty to go? Right, Ted, down to you. Maybe there's problems with this. But anyway,
I'll give you now. Brilliant stuff to say. That would have been just completely the art of what I was watching the McLaren boys. But they've only given Oscar now 6 laps to make this place back up with points, maybe 7, maybe 8. He's got about 10 seconds to make up in those 5 laps. But they're giving him a slightly used medium tyre and told him to get on with it. No tyre saving, Oscar to the end.
I did think Gasly was in trouble a few laps ago, and he really is tumbling down the order now. He's been half left behind Alonso. I think he's going to be about to be passed. And Lewis, yeah, Gasly saw that one coming. He didn't know he was there. Race to the stick rate, having to score about 5-second penalty after the contact with Max Verstappen when the shield said he turned into Verstappen and we saw that baby on the track.
I'm starting to say, the piece that broke off the front wing of Max Verstappen They should just cut those off because it didn't seem to slow him down, was it at all? His pace is
Right, the aero department we worked really hard, but we do a really good job. But what is it? I think the car still leading is that much faster.
5 to go. I mean, that's time by.
It's we're on the battle. Charles Leclerc is just within the DRS range of Sergio Perez, but I think he's struggling with his tyres. Esteban Ocon has Lance Stroll right behind him, and Stroll has significant pace on the Alpine at the moment.
as well as we haven't seen much of it, we haven't heard much about it. It's a very fine race. As Lance Stroll is in on Esteban Ocon. Just to confirm, George Russell is carrying a 5-second penalty.
That is for sure. On board with Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso right ahead of him. Stroll, by the way, gained 10 places right really his way
5 to go.
At the first corner. And but then on it, has made some very timely pit stops. But it wasn't proper pit
and this man here, and usually Fernando sort of was the forward, wasn't it?
He was spun around all by himself and it was a bit awry, but they managed to recover with Fernando Alonso, with Carlos.
Boy. We are not streaming this for over 100 years. Ain't happening.
You think this stream is gonna run for 100 years?
Neither of us will be here anyway.
To pass Alonso down the front, get the slipstream, have the power units in those two cars, beats, and I think you'll get and line that one open as well.
Really, not only that you have to do space typing, you have to do it backwards too.
And Charles Leclerc is starting to become a little bit more of Sergio Perez as well.
Instant, really, you're not following Molly's footsteps now.
You're not going to be doing this, Sexton. We're not going to do this again.
Sector 3, yellow flag. It's not a safety car yet. Nico Hulkenberg is out of the track with that green. We almost had another safety car incident right there.
With Charles
Three to go. We're about done.
We're closing it. We're now 2 to go. 2 laps remaining in this race, and then it's over. And then it's over for the night.
And I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep too after this. I'm tired right now. It's 2:30 a.m. in the morning for me.
I really wish this was sooner instead of freaking 12 o'clock over here.
That's just how the schedule is, Tim.
George Russell. And he's
That's why I can't really watch that much.
We're coming around to the white flag.
I do know that next week the race starts for me at 7. So I want to watch that. I have to wake up early for that.
I know there's nothing there, but I'm about to say it. Oh, someone is slow on the track. Oh, he's going to the garage.
Might have been Hulkenberg.
Max Verstappen. Charles fell to third. Max Verstappen still. Wait, Purr is trying to catch him here, catching Max Verstappen a little bit.
Perez is 4 seconds back. There's no
He could potentially have a shot at catching him. He's closed his gap quite a bit here.
Another yellow flag in sector 3.
White flag now.
Well, that's why.
One more lap. We're on lap 49. This is the final lap. Either Max Verstappen or Purr is going to win that. I'm just going to say the initials. I can't say the full word correctly.
How did Leclerc catch up?
He is catching up. Max Verstappen going to lose his.
Second here.
Is Max Verstappen going to lose his winter, or is he going to win? Sheldon McClare is still trying to. Oh no, Max Verstappen's expanding it again.
Yeah, he's way up there.
He's still not far from him.
He's got this in the bag, baby. Here they come. Here they come off of the final turns. It's literally 0.4 seconds. He's caught up to Max Verstappen here. Really caught up to him. Is he actually going to lose it here? Or is Max Verstappen going to hold off? What do you mean? Verstappen's way out front. Oh, wait, that's a battle for second place then? Oh. Yes. Yeah. Well, I thought that was for the lead. Yeah, oh, yeah, he's way out there. Final lap. We're on the white flag now. Dude, this Max Verstappen guy is a literal legend, winning races back to backs. Like seriously, he's a literal legend. You want to know what makes him more of a legend? Because this season now with 18 wins coming up, it's going to be the most dominant season done by any driver. The most wins. This is unbelievable. Literally unbelievable here. Most wins won by a driver. 18. And Max Verstappen is going to get it done here as soon as he makes it around to the checkered flag, because he's already took the white flag, so the race is official. He's still battling there for second place. Charles trying to regain second, while Max Verstappen has an astonishing lead. Perez is trying really hard. Wait, no. The last 1.2 miles to the line. Leclerc is really trying hard. Oh, he's going to go. Charles goes to second place. Max Verstappen wins. McLaren in second. He got ahead of Purd there. Wait, Max Verstappen wins again. Oh, Leclerc overtake. Whoa, he made that move. He made that work. He made that stick. He made that move stick. Holy crap. All right. Let's go. Wow, that was actually a thriller. Charles finishes in second. Max Verstappen brings his total amount of wins to goddamn 18. Which is now the most. 18 wins by Max Verstappen, bro. Which is now the most by any driver in the series history. Most wins in history. You know, Tim,
since he has 18 wins, do you even think there would be any Truck, Xfinity, or Cup Series driver that could do that in one season, get 18 wins?
Well, Kyle Larson almost did that in 2021.
How many wins did Kyle Larson have in 2021?
10.
Well, he got into the double digits more than any other Cup Series driver. But seriously, if any driver from any series, Truck, Xfinity, or Cup can top 18, that's going to be honestly surprising.
Yeah,
If they can top 18 wins, because that's what Max Verstappen has just done. Charles with a very good second place finish though. That was impressive how he made that last lap pass and managed to keep second away from the per person.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
Driver of the day, Charles Lee, correct. Well, that's gonna finish this reaction of the night, and I am going to sleep. So good night.
Charles Leclerc, despite starting on pole and ready to win for the 12th time in a row, I think he very much deserves driver of the day there. That was a super move on Sergio Perez on the very last lap. He came from a long way back.
He did. I completely agree with that. Driver of the day. He was certainly outstanding today, Leclerc, but not quite outstanding.
Don't you enjoy that, mate? Well done. I think playing an Elvis on the two radios.
Well, yes, they are.
Let's just see that overtake again. Oh, that was clever.
Yeah, again, I think he was Sergio almost sort of didn't see it coming, started to turn in and had to turn back out of the corner again.
And I'll tell you what, Martin, that got Charles Leclerc another 3 points. That's an important 3 points. Because Ferrari's battles with Mercedes in the World Championship. There's only 4 points between them going into the last race of the season. This is how George Russell got past Esteban Ocon on the last lap.
So George would finish net 8th with his 5-second penalty, just behind his teammate. Good drive from him.
It's the pit lane, please, Max. Or should I call you Elvis?
No, don't do that. Elvis has left the garage. Something like that. The other battle, the close battle, in the top 4, McLaren and Aston Martin. I think there's only 10 points now between McLaren in 4th and Aston Martin in 5th going into the final race of the season. And all those worth big money if you could finish ahead of your rival by $11 million extra per place. If this man was on a win bonus, I think we could go and splash out about $16 million from the last 17 Grand Prix. It's been an amazing record by Max Verstappen. He's a winner again, and the first winner of the new Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Yeah, penalties, broken front wing, but if you've got raw pace, that's a good answer to anything that might happen to you as they roll the dice here. And that's another tremendous victory, isn't it? Just delivery, performance victories like that is extraordinary, error-free.
I said to Max, I had a little chat with him in Austin. I said, what's your schedule like for the next few weeks? And he was telling me going here, going there. I said, well, a bit of a rest though between Brazil and Las Vegas. He said, no, I'm going back to Milton Keynes. I'm going to be on the sim for a couple of days. I said, why? You're world champion. I said, I'd kick myself if I didn't do it, if I didn't put the effort in. And I came to Vegas and I didn't win. And that's the dedication that makes you a champion. Lewis Hamilton knows all about that, of course. 7 world champions for him, and a good recovery drive today. As Oscar Piastri gets the fastest lap of the race, he stopped later than anyone else. And whilst Max Verstappen, Martin, will get the plaudits for winning tonight, this is a significant victory for Red Bull because it gives them now the record all by themselves for the amount of wins in a single year. They break that Mercedes record of 19 wins set in 2016.
Yeah, and that almost guarantees, doesn't it, Perez second in the World Championship. So for the first time ever, of 1, 2 in the drivers, championship for Red Bull.
Sergio, even though he got overtaken by Charles Leclerc right at the end, will get that second place.
Yeah, he's second now, isn't he?
Yeah, he has done it. Never had a 1-2 before in the Drivers' Championship. Well, they have now.
Sainz and Alonso on 200 points each. I'm sure you mentioned.
No, not yet.
Fourth and fifth, the two Spaniards on identical points.
And ahead on countback, Carlos Sainz, because of course he's won this year. There was a race that Red Bull didn't win in 2023, Singapore, where they have Singapore Flyer. Here in Vegas, in the background there, they have the high roller. The big wheel. It looks like it's a Ferrari in yours. Ferrari in the Vegas tribute. After a hard race, I think what better thing to do than to find into a Rolls Royce and to head to the podium celebrations. The man sat next to Sergio, I think that's Francesco Laus, the senior tyre simulation engineer at Red Bull. This was a night for tyre engineers to shine.
Just had a 5-second penalty there, the engineer kicked out.
Yeah. Max has taken his place and we're going to try. So yeah, I stopped there. So my time was that could have been a really comfortable conversation with Max in there, but I think Charlotte Max seemed to be okay. But the reality, I think, dawned on Charlotte there.
Yeah, the light came on for Charles Leclerc then, didn't it?
They both stopped twice. If you go straight to the night, skip everything. See you tomorrow, everyone. Almost. There was one station like Trump was straight, and then was straight like I felt like where was that? One, yeah, so one was straight. My first brother. When you left out my house, there was a lot of you had also once a lot of trouble. We were from the meeting. So take the corner. I thought it was a nice race. Now it was quite fun. Yeah, stay there. And but you should go there with so you guys want to there is if I ran out, it would be fine. Oh, yeah, they were. Here? So the cool-down car has made its way out into the Bellagio, and that's where the podium celebration. So we've got the Bellagio moment we might actually have the podium back on the grid again, but I think they've come to do some interviews here at the Bellagio moment. It's only thousands off this rich.
It is. I'm staying in that Bellagio, and I got lost the other day. I actually got lost. Trying to find my way out of it. It's a 10-minute walk to reception.
Yeah, it's not easy to navigate your way around some of these hotels, especially at 4 o'clock in the morning. You finish work and you're trying to get back again. We're all going to go to Abu Dhabi for the final race of the season, but very much in need of sleep here. There's been some late nights, but I think the race itself served up something worth staying up for.
It is. You know what? It started off in a rather grim way, didn't it? In free practice 1. Then we had free practice 2 without the fans, which was awful. And it sort of redeemed itself bit by bit as we've gone along and served us up quite a juicy race.
So the thoughts of Formula 1 going down the drain were premature.
But nearly real.
David Coulthard is hosting the post-race interviews somewhere. Checo Perez, that was an incredible battle, incredible race. You picked up some damage at the beginning of the Grand Prix, but the safety car brought you back into it. Take us through your race and, of course, that incredible battle with Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, it was it started really difficult with a lot of damage. Initially, we broke the front wing, so we basically went all the way to the back of the grid, and then progressively we were picking one by one, and things were going well. We had really strong pace on that first stint, so we put back ourselves in contention, and then with the safety car that brought us into the race. I overtook Charles, but I couldn't pull away from him. I was just carrying a little bit too much wind in my car, so my straight line speed was a little bit down, and I just couldn't pull away from him. Then Max came, he passed the boat. With Charles, he went straight, and it was quite difficult out there with the gusts of wind that we had a few times. I ended up looking a few times, but luckily we kept it on track. And then there in the end with Charles, I wasn't expecting him. He was 0.7, but then the braking zone he was there. So well done to him and to Max. Overall, a very exciting Grand Prix for us to watch in commentary. This is one for you to watch back. Are you giving this one a take? Las Vegas, it really delivered some good racing. Yeah, I think it did, because it was good for racing. It was not easy to basically pull away from the people behind, and it's like a little bit like Magnus being the lead car makes life a little bit harder for you out there. So I think it did deliver. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that. Congratulations on your third place. And now our second place finisher, Charles. What a weekend. Another fantastic pole position. Well, where did we start? At the start, we saw a very close battle with yourself and Max. We knew Max got the 5-second penalty for that. And then an amazing comeback right at the very end. Oh, I mean, what a race. Honestly, I enjoyed it so much. I'm, of course, disappointed to only finish second, but at the end, that was the best we could do. At the start, it was very tricky because I think Max on the inside also did a grip and brought me on the outside. But then we had the best back, and we were really strong overall. So that was a really good race. We got a bit unlucky with the safety car. We didn't pit because we didn't know what the others will do, and we went for track position and keeping that first place, and that was difficult with the older tires towards the end. But second place with a lot of fights. Honestly, I enjoyed it. We didn't know coming into this first Grand Prix in Las Vegas just how good the racing would be. The answer is the racing was absolutely brilliant. It was brilliant entertainment from beginning to end, and to get that repass to get second place on the final lap, it was non-stop adrenaline. Yeah, no, again, I really enjoyed it. I think we needed it. Of course, the weekend didn't start the way it had to start, but I'm so happy that it ended that way. It's such an incredible sport, and I think today is there was no better race for the first race in Vegas. The energy around the city is incredible, and just really happy with. At least I really enjoyed today. And finally, just a quick message for all the fans around the streets here, having a Ferrari on pole and then having a podium. Yeah, well, I'm sorry about the second place, I get it told, but on the other hand, I'm sure that everybody had an amazing time looking at the race. I really, really enjoyed it, and we shall have more races like that where the racing is like that, because it was really enjoyable. Thank you. Charles, congratulations on that second place. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, our winner, taking his 53rd victory, his 18th this season, and his 6th straight victory in America. Max, what a season you're having, but you had to work very hard for that one. Yeah, it was a tough one. I mean, I tried to go for it at the start, but yeah, I think we both brake quite late, and then I just ran out of grip, and we ended up with a wide, so the stewards gave me a penalty for that. And then, of course, that put us a little bit on the back foot. I had to pass quite a few cars, and of course a safety car again. So at that point already was a lot going on in the race, and then we had the matches to the end. You know, we can go flat out. I had to pass a few cars to get into the battle with them, but then you could clearly see with the DRS around here, it was very powerful. So even when you would take the lead, if the guy behind would stay in the DRS, he would still have an opportunity to come back at you, which I think created quite a lot of good racing here today. So it was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, the racing was exceptional, and it was close at times as well. We saw the contact there with George Russell. Your front wing end plate was damaged. Did that affect the balance of the car? Did they do an offset at your final pit stop to compensate for that? I think we were happy not to touch it because it looked already quite, broken. Of course, the structure was fine, but it's never ideal. Let's say like that. There was always a bit more understeer in the car, but luckily, we could still win the race. Now, Max, for us in the commentary box, for the fans around the circuit, that was a really brilliant race. Definitely worth watching back on your 18th victory. There was so much action out there. So we can declare this a very successful circuit and Grand Prix. It was a lot of fun there. Like I said, with the DRS as well, that helped a lot for very good racing here. Also, I think the low degradation with the tarmac, you could really push on the tires, which I think was good. So yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun out there. And finally, Max, just quickly, a message to our American fans here in Las Vegas. Yeah, great crowd. I mean, I hope everyone enjoyed it a bit. We definitely did. So, already excited to come back here next year, and hopefully try to do something similar. Okay, well, Max, congratulations on that victory. And to our top 3 drivers, it wouldn't be Las Vegas, it wouldn't be the Bellagio if we weren't treated to a little water and light show. So we'll count down to the fountains. Congratulations on the top 3, and thank you, Las Vegas, for this fantastic Grand Prix.
Well, DC's not wrong. If you ever come to Vegas, you could stand for hours watching these fountains, and I have done so on many occasions in the past. Not fancy being here as like a Brad Pitt, George Clooney, end of Ocean's 11 type thing.
Being on the drive, we're looking around like, it's champagne.
That's at the podium. We go back there and go, oh, yeah, this is the fountain, and then they get to do something similar with the sparkling wine in a few moments' time. As David Coulthard mentioned, 53 victories now for Max Verstappen, and that moves him level with Sebastian Vettel, 3rd on the all-time list now, behind Michael Schumacher on 91 and Lewis Hamilton on 103. And I think that's a significant victory, not just to move him 3rd on the list, Martin, but to move him level with Sebastian Vettel, who for many years was the number 1 at Red Bull. There's a new number 1 in town now.
Yeah, as I said a little earlier, it's delivering these performances faultlessly. That's the incredible thing. And very rarely have we seen that in the history of Formula One, where somebody's doing a lot of winning. We have seen that quite often, and a team doing a lot of winning over a few seasons. But to just keep doing that without error in qualifying, in the races, wheel to wheel. Yeah, he's had a few skirmishes and some broken bits, but somehow he always seems to emerge through the chaos at the front of the pack.
18 races overall this season, 16 of the last 17 Grand Prix. Well done once again to Max Verstappen, a super night of racing. Charles Leclerc getting past Sergio Perez, and the The time difference, not much as they cross the line, just over a tenth of a second. Esteban Ocon, super performance from him. We haven't really touched on that, but a fourth place for Esteban Ocon from 16th on the grid. It's his second highest finish of the season. He got the podium in Monaco, of course. We lost Lando Norris to quite a big accident. He's been taken to the local hospital for further precautionary checks. Nico Hockenberg and Yuki Tsunoda retiring with mechanical problems, and we're back to the cool-down car.
Where you are,
Already. Good performance from Lance Stroll as well. Like Esteban Ocon making a big gain at the start of this race on the safety car. I think the timing from both of them really helped. Stroll 19th, finished 5th. Ocon started 16th. Carlos Sainz had the spin, got involved in the spin in the first corner. Lewis Hamilton had a puncture. Fernando Alonso restarted the problems at the first turn. They all recovered in the points. George Russell had a 5-second penalty to come home late for Oscar Piastri with that last point in the race. It's 11 points between McLaren and Aston Martin going into the final race of the season.
Second time in 2 races, Sergio Perez has been alongside another car, isn't it?
And just missing out on the place too. The suit. Max Verstappen, who I'm sure will have time for a little more conversation this evening. This looks like his victory there.
Second have more grip change. This new asphalt will have time to wither in and open up a little bit. There's only got any racing on it. Although, of course, this area you're looking at now is Formula 1 That's a permanent part of the facility there, building the early corners of the lap, and the rest of it is just main road.
Remember back to the opening ceremony, where we watched some brilliant musical acts on the grid. Well, the platforms are back. It's at one stage now, still 30 seconds to Mars. So, John Lennon ready now with the podium dignitaries to hand out the trophies. This is called out for travel a little bit on the way back. So after starting 11th on the grid, Sergio Perez will stand in third on the podium, in the knowledge that he has sealed second place in the championship, his highest ever finish in a Formula 1 World Championship. Charles Leclerc down in 7th. Finishing second tonight here in Las Vegas on what is the National Day in Monaco. Wanted to win really badly. It's got away from him. Strategy, maybe. Safety car, potentially as well. And the fruit machine wheels will spin round for the man who has hit the jackpot once again, as he has done on 18 occasions in 2023. The champion, three-time champion, winner once more, Max Verstappen. So there you go. Max Verstappen takes his total now to 549 points for this season with another victory. Thank you to our viewers on Sky Sports main events. The Cricket World Cup final, India against Australia, and now awaits you on main events. We're going to continue to celebrate the Las Vegas Grand Prix here and get all the reaction from the drivers and team bosses, celebrities in the paddock. So, main events as the Cricket World Cup. We have got another Max Verstappen debrief to come on Sky Sports F1.
Incredible, isn't it? Through all the chaos emerges Max Verstappen once again.
It has been this season, it really has. And it's been Red Bull season too. And it is worth pointing out once again that they have broken that record, that single season record set by Mercedes in 2016 for the most amount of wins in a calendar year, a seventh 1-2 finish. Might have just gone away from them, but it is win number 20 for them. Ferrari, the only team to deny Red Bull this season in Singapore. Charles Leclerc wanted it badly tonight, but it didn't quite happen for him. He has to settle for the runners-up spots. Sergio Perez get the trophy for the third place. Well, let's see on the trophy. The Las Vegas race under the lights. It's been very late nights, but sometimes it's all worth it. And for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, celebrations on the podium for Verstappen, for Leclerc, and for Perez. Formula One has come back to town and a decent showing to live into. Verstappen wins. The fireworks light up the Nevada skyline, and it's Red Bull on top here in Vegas.
Hey there, I'm Nicole Briscoe. Thank you for watching ESPN's presentation of the Formula